Hello friends, welcome to my next Shop My Stash. Sorry for my soft voice. My toddler's still sleeping, so I'm trying to not wake him up when I film. So let's get right into it. This is the basket from last time, quite neutral, other than my glittery highlighter, but I absolutely enjoyed it, yet I was also bored. I want to acknowledge both things. Everything was so easy to throw on, but also kind of boring to use. I did want a little bit more excitement. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk quad, the original. As you can see, there's like super hard pan on the glittery shade. It's still usable, but not ideal. And I only used this twice because I just couldn't bring myself to use more than that. It was just so boring. And one note, although I will say that 2 times that I did use it, I got really pretty pink looks out of it. I just didn't want to be pink all week. So it's interesting that, the more I use my products, the more I know there's a purpose for them. So this one is if I want a truly elegant pink, slightly glittery look, I'll just pick this out for my collection next time instead of, forcing myself to use it during Shop My Stash. But it's just really nice getting to know more of my collection. So here's all the swatches. I'll go one by one. So the top glittery one is the Shu Uemura highlighter for the face, believe it or not. I think this could be an eyeshadow. I didn't use it as such, but it's very, very pretty, just super glittery, and doesn't look natural on the face, obviously. Glitter ball highlighter, rosy glare. But I thoroughly enjoyed it for parties, and I'll definitely go straight to that when on my next party. Or the Diamond Balm, I think, from Fenty. I also have that one. This next one is the bronzer. It's the good old OG Physicians Formula bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And it's a cool tan shade, and it worked beautifully for wintertime for the pale complexion that I do have right now. So I absolutely loved it. The next one is the MAC Rosy Blush, or Glow Play Blush in the shade So Natural. And that I used almost every day. I'm obsessed with the blush. I love it, love it, love it. It's, a perfect pink that's neutral and goes with absolutely everything. I love it so much. I can't put it down. Next one, this is the MAC lipstick called Thanks It's MAC. It went very viral, I believe. Thanks It's MAC. On TikTok and whatnot. I did enjoy it. It is a nice nude. However, it's a touch too mauve for my complexion. I'm kind of a light, warm complexion, and the mauve kind of clashes with the yellow undertones of my skin. But it's good enough to keep, especially if I pair it with a brown eyeliner. It tones down the mauve a little bit. There's actually little itty bitty sparkles that's throughout the formula that you can see and also see on the lips as well. It's not gritty and it's not too obvious, but it's there. So just a note if you were looking into this lipstick, but it's honestly not my favorite, but not enough for me to declutter it, especially being that it's brand new and it was a gift with purchase. I didn't spend my own money on it, but I do want to keep it in my collection for some time and see if maybe my tan or non-tan changes. And sometimes they look different in lipsticks depending on the season. And the next four are the Pillow Talk shades. So that's the top is the highlighter, and then it's the transition pink shade, and then it's the topper, and then the sort of terracotta brown to finish it off. So this quad right here. This is obviously super hard panned. I wouldn't really recommend this palette. I would recommend the next Pillow Talk of Dreams. I think that came after. I heard that one doesn't get as much hard pan, but once again, I do like it, and it gives me a nice elegant pink look, so I will keep it for now. Okay guys, so I'm adding a segment to my Shop My Stash videos. This is just a little box from a past Sephora reward that I got, Insider Reward. And this is my shameful new item box. So I gathered this much stuff in the last, I don't know, and there's some samples, but it's mostly full size. maybe 5 weeks. I just went on a makeup bender and I feel terrible about it. I'll address that in my low buy update / finale. But anyway, the fact of the matter is this is what we're working with for new items. All of these are new, and I need to test them obviously before I put them in my collection, although I feel like I will definitely enjoy them, and I don't see any duds. And I've tried some here and there, just not for a full week, which I do want to do. So let's just get started. So every week I'm going to pick from my new item box first and then go into my collection. I'm going to try to keep it balanced so that I get use out of both box, like use out of this box and my original collection. Okay, let's get hop to it. So from this box, the first thing I'm going to pick is the Precious Coral by Chanel. It's the gigantic highlighter. Isn't that gorgeous? I've swatched this but not used it on my face. So this is the first thing I'm definitely it's already showing fingerprints. Oh gosh. But yeah, this is the first thing I'm picking out. I heard that it can act as like a highlighter / illuminator, so the color's not too bright, and I'm just so excited to try it. So I'm definitely trying that one for a highlighter / illuminator. This is a Chantecaille powder. This is one of their new limited edition collections. It's called the Radiant Glow Blur Powder, and I've already tried it, love it, but I want to try it some more. It basically blurs your pores and brightens, especially when used in the center of the face. So can't wait to use that one. I bought this one on huge discount, the Natasha Denona Mini Glam Palette, on deep discount in Sephora during the sale, so I just kind of had to pick it up. But yeah, so this one is going for this week as well, being picked. And then for lips, I want to pick one lip product from here and then one lip product from my collection every week, I think, until I get through. So there's like 5 lipsticks in that MAC set, and then a couple more here. So I think I'm gonna go with the Kurt Weiss one called Blossoming. It's this beautiful nude pink. It was also on deep discount. If you can't tell, I get sucked into sales very easily. A lot of the, well, all of these were on high discount. So I'm going to use Blossoming from Kurt Weiss, and I think that should be it for the new makeup box. Okay, so first up is my cheek drawer. So we picked a corally kind of blush / highlighter. So knowing that, I'm going to pick something different. So I'm not going to pick a bronzer this week because I want to make sure to make more progress on my bronzer that I'm panning. It's actually gotten really good progress, so I'm super excited about it. So I'm not picking a bronzer this week. I think I'm going to test this blush out from Shu Uemura again, because this is kind of the pinky, like a pinky coral, and this is on the chopping block. So I might decide to declutter it this week once I use it. Their blushes are just nothing to write home about. I don't use the eyeshadows in here, so I may just use this blush and find that I don't like it. So I'm just gonna use it once or twice to see if I want to declutter it or not. So definitely this is a pick for this week. And then also, I guess these should have been in the new box. So let me put them in there, or at least the pink one in there, because I already, what's that one called? Puff in the new box. But this one called Rise from Glossier. It was in a holiday pack. So I'm going to try this one as well for this week. Can you tell I was bored last week because I want to pick some more stuff? It was just too simple last week, the basket. So I have what should be a natural highlighter. So I'm going to go for a more blingy highlighter as well. So this is from Physicians Formula called Mineral Glow Pearls. This is a little bit more high impact, so I want it for party days, so to speak. So that's the highlighter, and that's for this drawer. Okay, so this is put back time. This is my miscellaneous drawer to organize everything I've tried, so I know what I've tried and what I haven't, and what I'm keeping and what I'm not. And so So I just try to squish everything in here that I'm keeping. So this 2 columns are things that I'm keeping. And then, let's see if I can get that in there. Oh, okay, I'm just going to leave it in there. So these 2 rows are keeping, and this is declutter. So I think I'm going to have to just take these declutter items out for next week because I need to make space to put in things I've already tried. So I have to keep them separate so I know that, you know, what I haven't tried yet. So I think these declutter items are going to go, but I'm going to leave them in a special spot. So at the end of this entire series, I can show you what I've decluttered, and it'll be really satisfying, I hope. Okay, so this is my favorite cheek products drawer. I'm not picking from it this week because I picked from it last week, and I think I have plenty of cheek products this week. Same with the concealers and bases. I've already got something that's working. I'll show you at the end, so I'll leave it for now. Okay, so time for the lip drawer. As I said, I'm only allowed to pick one because I already picked one from the new products drawer, and it's a pinky nude, so I should probably pick something that's a little bit different. And this fits the bill. So this is Ginger Flash by Shu Uemura. It's a nice deeper autumn color, so this is what I'm going with this week for the lip picks. Okay, and for the most fun part, usually for myself, so a palette. Now, I used the Pillow Talk quad last time, although I did a lot of work on my Pan palette because, like I said, I only used it twice because I didn't want to be pink, didn't want to have a pink look every day. So I think I can afford to pick another small palette to add to the Glam palette from Natasha, and I think I'm going to pick this one, the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. This is so old, you guys. So I really feel like it might be a declutter as well, so I just need to test it out to make sure it's an actual declutter before I go ahead and declutter it. So I feel like next week is going to be a heavy declutter week when I do my rundown in the beginning, so stay tuned on that. I wonder if this will survive. So yeah, I'll pick this one this week. And as you may remember, this is the put back drawer for palettes. So since I put back the Charlotte in the cheek drawer, it remains unchanged, but this side is keep, that side is declutter, and we'll see how I do next week. A very full drawer this week. Very different from last week, so just a ton of options. I'm so excited to use it, you guys. So this is my Shop My Stash basket. Here's an overall look at the rest of my vanity. I tour this regularly on my Instagram. If you're not following me there already, go check out my profile. But here's my bases. I didn't want to change that. And I am basically almost done with one tinted moisturizer again out of my collection. I'm so excited about that, and I'll tell you what other foundation I'll start working on next. But I'm just so happy to be moving things out of my collection and enjoying everything, getting to know my collection. So here's the basket. I had way too many Beauty Counter cream products out for several weeks now, so I decided to just keep 2 of my favorites so I can focus on them. So just in case you're curious, so one is a cream blush and one is a cream bronzer. So I just use these as I see fit during the week if I get tired of my Shop My Stash items. So that's everything, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.